Drained it. Showing a little bit of unselfishness.
On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Oh my god!
He got the charge. No! He iced that.
Yeah, boy.
Another one.
Banger! He hesied me to hell.
What the fuck the big three? Nigga, it's just big me, nigga.
Because I found the shot. We good. We good. We good. Up 1.5.
Wait for it. Here it comes. Almost there.
I was there, kind of, but I wasn't.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
That was my man. My bad guy is my level right now. Yeah, I mean, he shook his ass. My hand was there.
What? What the fuck?
This is a back and forth battle.
God, please, no! No! No!
This shit is stressful. You have 13 seconds to make it happen. There's one. He got it. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Add that one to the highlight reel.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
They iced that game. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, get me out of college. Get me out of college for real. He put up 69 points. Something casual. Made 23 threes. If it was a real game. Let's get out of here. Neil oh, yeah, that guy from the Fighting Illini. That makes sense. Spencer Chambers, the guy who they drafted. He won Defensive Player of the Year, too. And Most Improved went to Jalen Blakes. So, Memphis got better when we left. There's Jason Kidd. Let's hit this with Simcast. We did it. I think it might be time to jump in.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He made that. That's crazy. down by 15, 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. This is not good. Stressful times. That went right into dude's hands. That with him all up in his face. They took him out. And that is the end. Let's go ahead and see player progression so we can see just about where he got as far as progression. He went up to an 89. So after his sophomore year. So we're going to make some edits off camera. And then I'm going to put him in, and then we're going to be back, and we'll be in a completely different universe, technically. Ladies and gentlemen, it is March 2003, and we are back with the career of Bradley Sparks. You might be asking yourself, but we were playing with current college players. Yep, it's because I didn't feel like figuring all that out. Just to be completely honest. But I figured for continuity reasons and for like relevancy and for like matchups and commentating and being able to speak on it, I figured going back to 2002 would be the best. At least for me, because that puts him running through his career running through until about right now. And I know a vast more majority of players that are playing right now than the randomly generated players that would have happened if I put him in like next year's draft class. And I could have done the LeBron era and put him in 2010. I've thought about that. I kind of wanted to do the early 2000s vibe. He's not in the 2003 draft class. We are going to watch that one to see where, LeBron and Melo and everybody goes. But I am thinking 2007, 2008. Or I'm thinking 2007, 2009 for him. So we're just going to get a quick recap of the league, see how things are changing, so we have an idea of what's going on. And then we'll hop in, see the drafts, see where players go, see how things are going to change as far as real life. And then, of course, we'll put Bradley into one of the draft classes. So Kobe Bryant won MVP. Yao Ming is the Rookie of the Year. Jay Williams got Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Wallace, Defensive Player of the Year. Ricky Davis is the Most Improved. And Phil Jackson got Coach of the Year, while Stan Myers is the Executive. Kobe, Allen, Tim, Dirk, and Shaq. Makes complete sense. Tracy, Vince. Yep. This is the early 2000s. Really, really good time for basketball. Really, honestly, my favorite time for basketball. We are the 76ers, but I have actually no intention of doing anything. They've been automated this entire season. Kobe goes on to win one. Congratulations. Rest in peace, brother. Del Curry. Is anybody worth saving? We'll keep Scotty around for 1 year. We'll keep MJ in the league for another. Extend these careers just a little bit. All right, let's check out the lottery. So it looks like the Grizzlies are going to get somebody with the first overall pick in the 2003 draft. LeBron James goes to the Memphis Grizzlies. That changes everything. Dwayne Wade goes to the Denver Nuggets. Carmelo Anthony goes to the New York Knicks. That never changes. You got William Henderson to the Chicago Bulls. Chris Bosh to the Miami Heat. Jackson Bremer to the Jazz. I should have stayed on that. That's my bad. Chris Common goes to the Hawks. Stacey King goes to the 76ers. Oliver Wellington goes to the Detroit Pistons. The Orlando Magic select Daryl Cage. Kirk Henrich goes to the Washington Wizards. So this is our team. We've got AI, Keith Van Horn, Ray Allen, Sam Cassell, Tim Thomas, Tony Kukoc, Andre Birdford, Tyson Chandler, Jalen Rose, Jay Williams, Donnell Marshall, Iguzalkis, Ricky Davis, Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, Tony Delk, Elton Brand with Gary Payton and Corey Maggette, Pau Gasol, LeBron James, and Shane Battier with Jason Williams and Stormile Swift. The Grizzlies are a demon squad. Jason Terry with Sharif Abdur-Rahim, Glenn Robinson, Chris Common, and Mr. Muhammad. Then we got Baron Davis with Eddie Jones and Karen Butler, and now Chris Bosh with Alonzo Mourning, who is regressing. Then you got Jamal Mashburn, PJ Brown, Andre Miller, David Wesley, a young AK with the Utah Jazz, and a 41-year-old John Stockton. And a 40-year-old Karl Malone. That'll do it. You've also got Chris Webber and Mike Bibby with Peja Stojakovic. Or no, that's I'm assuming. I don't know. I honestly. Then you got Doug Christie and Vlad Divac. And then Allen Houston with Carmelo, Kurt Thomas. Then you obviously, Kobe, Shaq, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, Devon George, Robert Eaton, and Rick Fox. And then there's T-Mac, Mike Miller, Grant Hill, Daryl Cage, Jonathan Davidson with the Magic, Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, Michael Finley, Nick Van Exel, the Mavericks. Jason Kidd with Ron Artest. I guess that's Jason Kidd with Ron Artest and Kenyon Martin. And Richard Jefferson, as well as Kerry Kittles and Detlef Schrempf, who is 40 years old. And the Nuggets have Sean Marion, Gilbert Arenas, Marcus Camry, Mabin Hilario, Dwayne Wade, and Juan Howard, Jermaine O'Neal and Al Harrington with Jamal Tinsley and Reggie Miller, but Reggie Miller is very quickly getting older. The Pacers are not very good. And then there's Ben Wallace, Chauncey Billups, Desmond Mason, Steven Jackson, Corliss Williamson. That's crazy. Well, tidbit for those of y'all who don't know. Malice at the Palace, Steven Jackson, Ben Wallace. Did not like each other. They attacked, or there was a whole thing happened in Detroit around this time, actually. I think it was actually supposed to happen this year. That is what the league looks like. So D Rose wasn't the first one to do it. It's 2004. LeBron James is the MVP. I can only assume Rookie of the Year as well. MVP, Rookie of the Year. Ron Artest is the Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Wallace is the Defensive Player of the Year. Jason Richardson's the Most Improved Player. Jeff, whatever the hell, is the Coach of the Year. And Quinn Carr is the Executive of the Year. Pretty much the exact same teams as last time. Just Yao Ming is here now. Yeah, it's exactly what you'd expect. We can see who goes through round one. The Denver Nuggets take it. Sean Marion and D. Wade, I believe, right? That's Sean Marion and D. Wade who won this. Or no, yeah, this is Gil, D. Wade, and Sean Marion with Juwan Howard and Marcus Camby. Well, good shit. I love Gilbert Arenas. And D. Wade. Like, two of my favorite players, actually. John Stockton and Karl Malone both retired. Good riddance, in my opinion. Reggie, stick around for one more year, brother. MJ, I can't make you stay. Scotty, I can't make you stay. It was nice having y'all while you were here. Mark Jackson, I'm glad that you went out with a ring. Y'all have a great time. And now all of them retire together, and I really like that as well. All as old men riding off into the sunset. 5-time MVP, 2-time MVP, 1-time MVP, 15-time All-Star, 15-time All-Star, 10-time All-Star, 10-time All-Star, 7-time All-Star. One or two of them got DPOY, the Defensive Player of the Year. 6-time champion, 1-time champion, 6-time champion. All of their jerseys being retired. So the Raptors, Suns, Wizards. Okay. Let's see what we got. First overall pick in the NBA draft, in the 2004 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors get Emeka Okafor. The second pick, Dwight Howard, goes to the Phoenix Suns. The Washington Wizards will receive Luol Deng. The Charlotte Bobcats will receive Andre Iguodala. That is their starting piece of their team. That is beautiful. I love that. The Utah Jazz get Josh Smith. The Boston Celtics will receive Jim Pierce. The Knicks will receive Kevin White. And the New Orleans Hornets will receive Garrett Yee. And Dante Mills goes to the Golden State Warriors. Bobcats is Jason Williams with Scott Pollard and Andre Iguodala, which is not bad. Doesn't look like many teams have changed all that much. I'm assuming that Denver still has their new core. This is lethal, and I'm very upset that it's probably something that's going to be around for majority of this. Yeah, and I will bring you guys back in at the end of the 2004-2005 season. And just like that, 2005 is here. Tim Duncan is your MVP. Garrett Yee is the Rookie of the Year. Eddie Kurg is the sixth man. Ben Wallace the Defensive Player of the Year. And Jay Williams wins Most Improved, mostly because he's the best player on the newest team, probably. Good old Pop wins Coach of the Year, and Stan Myers wins Executive of the Year. Of course he does, that old son of a bitch. Pretty much the exact same thing we've been looking at for the last couple of years as far as this is concerned, except for we've got Gilbert now on the All-NBA third team. Love to see it. Dwayne Wade is on the All-Defensive second team, as well as that's it. And there are our rookies. Now let's see who wins the 2005 NBA championship. Denver goes on a two-peat. D. Wade on his second year in the NBA gets the Finals MVP. Yeah, you can all retire. Hakeem is the only one who went to the Hall of Fame. Sean Kemp is the only one who had his jersey retired. That's insane. Who gets the first pick? The Cavaliers will get their time to shine finally. Let's see who the Cavs are going to pick up. They get Chris Paul at 1 in the 2005 NBA draft. Glenn Kemp goes second. And then Carl Teague goes third to the Bulls. Danny Granger goes to the Raptors. T-Mac and this is all players. I was going to say they all play together. What the fuck? Amari Stoudemire, Joe Johnson, and Stephen Marbury with Dwight Howard on the Phoenix Suns. That is a very good team. Yeah, teams are pretty much the same. That being said, I believe it is time to leave you all until 2006. All right, folks, he was Finals MVP last year. He's the league MVP this year. Dwayne Wade, everyone. Chris Paul is the Rookie of the Year, obviously. Luther Page is the Sixth Man of the Year. Ben Wallace is the Defensive Player of the Year. And Oliver Wellington is the Most Improved. We've got Jeff, whatever, Coach of the Year. And we've got Quinn Carr, Executive of the Year. I don't know what the Nuggets did this time, but I'm assuming it's pretty big. Dwayne Wade, right up there at top. The only real change that we saw. Then you got T-Mac, and you got Gil, who's back, who's also gone up another overall. You got Kobe, Tony Parker, Chris Bosh, Chris Webber, and Garrett Yee. We're creeping it up top. The Wizards took that. I hate 2K. And they took down that Gilbert Arenas team, which is insane. I'm gonna keep Gary Payton around. Other than that, everybody else can go. Alonzo Mourning had his jersey retired. Alrighty, and in the 2006 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz will select Bradley Sparks. I didn't change the school he came from to be Kentucky. Honestly, just because I forgot. But, you know, for continuity purposes, it would have been nice. But Memphis is where he started. Memphis would have been where he went back to declare because it's closer to home. I don't think that's how that works, but we're going to say it is. LaMarcus Aldridge goes to the Raptors. Andre Barrinari goes to the Detroit Pistons, which is kind of scary. Brandon Roy goes to Sacramento Kings. Kyle Lowry goes to the Chicago Bulls. Puts him with Tyson Chandler. Tyrus Thomas goes to the Milwaukee Bucks. Rajon Rondo goes to the New York Knicks. That puts him with Carmelo. Henry Sharp goes to the Rockets. Adam Morrison goes to play with Iggy. And Rudy Gay is going to the Pacers with Jermaine O'Neal. So it's Steve Nash, AK, Brad Miller, and Bradley Sparks. And then this will be his, he's playing backup. Or no, he's playing shoot. I was going to say, I thought he was playing backup for AK. And I was like, that makes sense. Alrighty, this is the real leagues. This isn't college no more.